Hello and welcome, wonderful people. I am the Loose Critic, and today I'll be giving you my loose impressions of Stray, the cat game. You are a cat, you can do anything a cat can, within reason. This is the first game developed by BlueTwelve Studio, having been in production for about 6 years now. I've spent about 2 hours in game, and from what I've heard, the game roughly runs about 6 to 10 hours, depending on how long you spend investigating every little thing that you can. With that said, let's take a look at the settings. When you launch the game, it does say that it is best experienced with a gamepad. I am a PC gaming channel, and I prefer using mouse and keyboard for everything. I played Dark Souls with mouse and keyboard, 1 through 3, so that's just how I am. It does have a vibration setting, reticle, pauses on focus loss, some jump props, lets you hide the HUD if you decide that you want to take some cinematic photos. Audio, it's pretty well balanced. I haven't had to adjust anything yet. Has your basic music versus your effects and your master. Controls your look sensitivity, lets you invert your looks, and it does let you customize your key bindings. Instead of saying key bindings or customize key bindings or anything like that, it just says rebind. That's fine. All the controls are in here from what I've seen. It does by default have, if I just reset this, interact and use. Interact is set to Q and use talk is set to E. This is a little odd. Most games usually have E or F used for both of these things, so I've rebound my interact to E and my use talk to F. And then graphics wise, it's got your standard full screen or windowed. It doesn't have borderless full screen from what I've been able to see. Resolution scale, frame rate, this starts at 60, and if you use the right arrow, it doesn't move. If you want to get to uncapped, you have to go backwards from 30 to uncapped. VSync gamma. Motion blur is maxed by default. I looked at this in game, and it is classic motion blur. It doesn't really make the experience very smooth. It just kind of hides the mess when you're running around. And then effects, you got high, you have your low. In-game, they look pretty what you'd expect for highs and lows. Let's get into it. This is it. You're a cat. And on your back, you have a tiny little robot. Yep, can work as a flashlight. You can jump onto most spaces. You can cause trouble. You can bat things around. You're a cat. That's a lot of what this game is. It's pretty wonderful. There are a bunch of little Easter eggs, and so far the gameplay from what I've experienced so far has been a lot of small puzzles, gathering around, looking for certain symbols like this big face with the open mouth. There was a part of the game where you had to go around and collect books. These are the other characters. They are robots. They don't speak English, but your little robot here can translate it. That said, you are a cat, so I'm not sure how you understand English at all. You have a bunch of items here that you can show people, and depending on what you show different people, you get different reactions. Usually there's one specific person you need to take the item to progress. And if you press left alt, you meow, and people react to it, and it is adorable as heck. With that said, I'm going to warn you before I attempt this, the cat can die. I was very shocked by this, but there are small little things that eat everything, metal, organic life, all of it, and yeah, so aside from all of the puzzles that you can do, there are small sections where you have to essentially run from point A to point B for your life without getting eaten. All there really is for the gameplay is walking around, pressing space, and jumping. And there's usually very, very detailed directions on where you need to go. There's orange neon lights that are flashing. There's symbols like this that point in the direction that you need to go. You can destroy carpets and walls like a good cat. And yeah, over there you can see those little things. Those will eat you alive, and it is quite terrible. Let's go and hope that I can just avoid showing you that. Meow to attract enemies. Wait, why would I want to attract enemies? I guess if there was... Ooh! No, no, no. No, 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 not already, not already! Oh my god, that was so fast. I'm so sorry. But yeah, that is a dead cat. Yep. They don't really hide it from you. He just falls over, suffocated, and gets eaten. Oh, okay, let's try this again. Why would I want to attract the enemies? Yeah, a lot of this is trial and error. I'm yelling here, does that do anything? Can I make them all fall into the... Oh, okay, okay, okay. So that just kind of gives me a head start. Aha! Which lets me get up here. I'm a genius. Take that. Yeah. Come on. Oh, wow. Look at that skill. Impressive, right? And yeah, so a lot of it is just going around and trying to figure out which direction that you need to go. I'm assuming I need to go this way. So I'll meow to call these guys over. And then before they get here, run. And you can hold space to auto jump. I don't like the giving up my control by doing that. So if I just hold space here, see, I'll just jump to the nearest thing as soon as it pops up. It just feels a little... Sometimes you jump in spots that you don't actually want to have jumped, and it can just be a little... Oh, am I stranded? No, okay. It can be a little annoying. Yeah, there's small little puzzles like this guy, like... You can go in here, you can move this around. And the music is fantastic, and it's very smooth. Not quite close enough. It's very smooth in its transitions. You are at one spot in the map, and as you start moving to another spot, it will transition into a different type of beat. So very, very good. But yeah. This is most of the gameplay. This is what you're going to be doing. You're going to be running around pressing spacebar. It is a very, very atmospheric game. A big part of the sell is that you are a cat. There is not a ton of... Oh, okay. I'm sure this is fine. Oh no, this is not fine. This is in fact very much not fine. They can't go in here, right? Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, okay, okay. Hack the door! Aha! This is fine. Oh, I am so good. Oh, there's still one over here, so I will have to be careful about him. Oh! Oh! The cat strikes back. That's good to know that I can murder if I need to. Yeah, you see that everything's all covered in this gunk, and the textures aren't phenomenal. The graphics are very pretty at a large scale, but when you get up close, they do look pretty not pretty. they look kind of mundane. And this is on high. If we go into settings and we move all of this to low, it didn't really change much, did it? No. There isn't too much of a difference between high and low. Yeah, as I was saying before I panicked and almost died, a lot of the game is just moving from point A to point B. If that's not enjoyable to you, if the aspect of that isn't enjoyable, then this isn't going to be the game for you. But it is a very enjoyable experience for me personally so far. I really like the atmosphere, I've liked the story, the narrative is very cute and intense, and also heartbreaking in some moments, without spoiling anything. The very start of the game gets very emotional very quick. Ew, I don't like all these little egg things. Where am I? Aha, there's a thing up there. All right, all right. And so this is one of those little puzzles. Just have to figure out where you go next to press the button. You can crawl through vents, underneath tables. A little sus. And the music's getting intense, and this place is terrifying. Let's see. I'm going to need to jump on the left, I think, and call everybody over. Or. Oh, no, no, no. All right, go, 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 go. Oh. Yeah, when I first launched the game, I was not expecting this level of panic in my gameplay. It definitely caught me by surprise. Unfortunately, there's no checkpoint system that you can just like go and revisit past checkpoints, or I would show you the other areas of the game that are less stressful and just more pretty and atmospheric and enjoyable. Come on. Come on over that ramp. Come on. Oh! Oh, they came over the ramp! Jump, jump, jump. Oh. Alright. Oh, sorry, my heart rate's going a little bit there. I wasn't expecting them to be quite so quick. Oh god, my camera. What is going on? Jump up. Can I... Oh, there we go. Yeah, the atmosphere is fantastic. They nailed the post-apocalyptic vibe perfectly. It feels like you were a cat in the future, and their humanity is just gone. There's weird robots. There's completely unfamiliar looking places. They do a really good job of combining that familiar cityscape with the new and the unknown. There's a lot of references to like libraries and technology and a lot of things that are like traditionally very human, but they all have such a odd twist to them that really sells the, you know what this is, but you're not confident because it's so different. Oh god, am I just supposed to be running until this elevator gets here? Because that is terrifying. Oh, it's so slow. Come on. Oh, no, no, there's more. There's more. Jump. 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 No, no, get off. Get off. Get off. Get off. Jump. Jump. Get in. Go, 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 go. Whew, and this is your little robot. His name's BlueTwelve. He hides in your little pouch. You can talk to him. You can, let's see. Yeah, you can look through all of your stuff in your inventory. Oh. You can ask him questions about it. We look at this transceiver. That is, he'll tell you where you're supposed to be going. That is the current quest item. They're not very denoted. It can be very easy to lose track of what your next thing that you need to do is, but if you just open up your inventory and you look through your current items and you ask BlueTwelve about them, he should get pretty good at telling you what it is that you need to actually be doing next. All right. Yeah, because there is only so much of this game that I can spoil for you because it is completely linear, I'm going to call it here as soon as this cinematic is over. Some of these cinematics can be very slow. There was one earlier that took a good 2 or 3 minutes to get through. It's very JRPG-esque. Not in the style, but just the length of the player not having control over what's going on and happening. Well, with that done, Stray is available for $29.99 currently on Steam. Should you buy it? If the idea of being a cat appeals to you, and you really like atmospheric games that have interesting puzzles and moments of intensity to their gameplay, then I think yes, for $30, this is a good choice for you. If the idea of just essentially a 3D point-and-click adventure is not appealing, then it's probably a skip. With that said, thank you for watching. I have been the Loose Critic. If you enjoyed this video, you can show your support by hitting the like or subscribe buttons below, and if you didn't, you can hit the dislike button. Trust me, my feeling will be hurt. I'll see you next time.